Hey guys, so I'm going to be changing out the front brake pads on this 2011 BMW 328i xDrive. I already did the front driver side already. First thing you want to do is park the car on a level ground. Put up your shut the car off, put up your e-brakes, your handbrakes. I already did. And if you want, you can put something in the back tire to chock the back tires off. I bought these brake pads here and the sensor from the FCP Euro Auto Parts. This is the Techstar one. They didn't have the Jurid one, so I bought this. And when I take them back, I can get the new ones for free. Also, you want to open up your brakes fluid reservoir, and if it's too much in here, just siphon some out. It's below this cover here. So I'm gonna do the passenger side right now. All you gotta do, jack it up. There's a jacking point right there, like a plastic boot. Put a jack stand under it. I don't have my jack stand right now, but I'm not gonna go under the car, so I just jack it up. This car is very low, that's why I have to drive it on a piece of brick to get my jack under there, because this jack is not lower enough. And I'm using this impact wrench here with a 17mm to break the lug nuts loose. And I'll break these loose. To get the tire off. It's already off the ground here. So I'm gonna remove this. All right, so I took off the tire. All right, so I gotta take off this retainer clip here. All you gotta do, get a screwdriver or a pry bar and pry it out like this. This is the caliper bracket. There's two dust cover. Remove the dust cover. One on the top, one on the bottom. And there's two slide guides here, sliding pin. It's 7mm Allen key head. This is it right here. I'm using an extension for the top bolt and 3/8 ratchets with the Allen key. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. All right, this is the top sliding bolt here, the guide pin. Bottom one is right here. Just loosen those two guide pins, and then you're gonna get the caliper out. Alright, so I took off the caliper here. These are the sliding guides, and you want to clean these up and put some lithium grease on it. So when you take I just pry out this caliper with a pry bar, as you can see, and the brake pads are low, as you can see here. It's cracked because of the excess heat when braking, and it's low, it cracks. And the inner one, you don't want to leave the caliper hanging because of the brake hose there, the line. So this is the inner caliper brake pad. You just gotta pull this out here. I'm doing this with just one hand, just like this. And you want to compress this piston back into the bore using a C-clamp. Okay, I connected the C-clamp with I use an old brake pad, and I'm going to slowly press this in, depress the caliper, the piston back into the caliper bore. Okay, so as you can see, it's back in. I'm gonna put in the new brake pads now. All right, so I installed the inner pads already. The outer pad, you just gotta make sure you clean up this caliper bracket here, so the brake pads can slide easy on it, and put some have this blue kind of loop that I'm putting on. This one you just put it outside like this, just like this, and then you put the caliper back on top. All right, so the caliper is back on, the dust cover is back on, and this side doesn't have the sensor. The other side have the sensor, but I did it already. But it's very simple. Okay, so this is the sensor. It looks like this. This is the old one, and this is the part that that snaps in here in the inner brake pad. You just snap it in here. I'm just showing you because this is from the other side. It just clips in there, and you just snake it like this. This piece here with the clip connects on this brake hose, brake line here, and then this with the groove part here, there's another piece that connects here, and then this box here, you just open this box and you connect it in here. There's a tab, you just squeeze the tab, pull it out, and to put it back on. The other side, the box is like this, and it goes on the top here, and you plug it in. It's very simple, female and male plug and play. So that's it if you wanted to know how to change the sensor. And you can buy a new clip, or you can reuse this plastic clip, and you just clip it on this part of the wire, and that's it. And you have to pump up the brakes before you start the car, so the brake pads can clamp the rotor. You can push it all back, the piston can push it all back, and I have to reset the brake light sensor also. So I'm gonna put the tire back on, but before I do that, since I have this tire off, I'm gonna change the fog light. So I have to open this wheel well part here, this piece. Alright guys, don't forget to put back this retainer clip. I almost forgot, and it's kind of tricky to put on. You have to put on one side and this two here, and then you pull this over, so it's back on here. This help holds the caliper steady. Alright guys, so the tire is back on. I'm gonna siphon out some of this brake fluid, because when you push the piston back into the caliper bore, if the brake fluid is high already, it's gonna leak out, or you can siphon it out before. So I'm gonna just use this syringe and siphon out and dispose of it properly, and then cover it, and then I'm gonna pump the brakes back, pump the brakes up before I start it, and then reset the light. Alright guys, so I resetted the brake pads already. As you can see, it comes on the dash, and you use this this control here to scroll up and to check which one. That's for oil, service info, and once you get the one for the reset, it shows like it's gonna show you the brake light on here. It says brake, and then you just press in the BC, just hold it down, and it's gonna reset. Something like this with like a circle in the front. That's for the brakes. And it's very easy, and that's it. If you like the video, click like, give it a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to see more videos, leave a comment below, and thanks for watching.